Busia for men church will be and some will be aquaba and bra sunkwa TV sunkwa kasi bosuna edu susi some woman inside the update and trending news in kwani de sumi viewers Dennis Miracles Abuaji kasama for Emma NPP among you no din simbi ababeto abontia say or say NDC for say MPP among you ne katasi say dream any proye amusha say pan you or my gana mwasi na Dennis Miracles Abuaji say more NPP for the NDC 4 pound and just say bribery and corruption no more shall say proye party na say can NDC 4 by no no we say jumano ye beko akutie Dennis Marcus Abuaji one Felix Abuaji etime crash or life radio ekusi sen ho ye buy to so and any day they can utie sunko TV and message say subscribe to our channel be like na do adwin so ebuku mention kama me do bibia.
That is how the average electorate makes the decision, and he knows very well. In fact, on one kasa ne surrogate Kofi Bentil, on one say Bawumia is not the favorite for the 2024 elections. The reason is that Aban woman are more thing. On one surrogate Bentil okay, after saying say Osmote Bawumia, he added it. Why is Bawumia not the favorite? Obi, all the credible polls are in Ghana, outside Ghana, even on scientific online posts, Nipa shows you say John Mama is leading the post. Why do you think it is so? Why do you think it is so? Absolutely, it is as simple as that. Sana assembly. We are candidates. Now we are BEMU. In fact, even if you are not in government, now we are ruling party candidate. The decision will be made on you based on Abanye Teswa we are member. It's as simple as that. And one thing about me, it can be 2 months ago. And Omoma Kofi Bentil fly the first kites about whether or not he can be associated or blamed for the woes of Sir Abanye. Oba and a man for trouble ne pa. And a bay na watching or Sandy Baboom. In fact, the first one can me amateur article crowd because as someone can and Tasum. It didn't make any sense. Look, the narrative Nipa it is a Bentil air driving on. Dangerous.
Why is it dangerous?
What it means is that Amanyokobi and Wababemwa Obefia Bemu. No matter how bad they are. And MPP they have been particularly bad. They have been spectacularly bad. The very worst government that Ghana. Obieni. That is the reason why they are trailing in the polls. It's all that the party needs to do. They say, Omepe nipa fufraba. No, Abeka say, I was not part of the decision making. That is the logic of Bentil's argument. It is a dangerous narrative. It means that you can be able to impunity. Send the MPP ne Oma Bayeno. What you may say or minisi kasem. Proye can dream ne ketashe to me koso. You can destroy independent state institutions. Harass nipa. Do whatever you like. Yet you pay. Now we are wape candidates. I'm gonna be catch yes. Electorate ne say na on can decision makers. In fact, truly speaking, nipa mi na mi hu mo MPP na go meet me akasa. Kene Japan na Kwabene Japan. Yes. They were the only two who could genuinely say they were not, because at least Kene Japan they in him say long before Obi declared the intention to contest, he was publicly expressing a disagreement
with some government decisions.
Absolutely. The same with Kwabene Japan. In fact, Kwabene Japan, they was starting a poll when Akufo-Addo was then flag bearer.
Yes.
Good. So they can legitimately say, yes, me a member of MPP, but I disagree, and this is a record.
But with what the Vice President said and how presenting a narrative, say number one, fiscal policy, finance minister, monetary policy, Bank of Ghana, and then a governor. He was specifically put in charge of leading government digitalization agenda. And a record in that sector and what he's done.
First of all, that record is bogus. I would systematically demolish his claim. In fact, I have a 20-minute video on my Facebook wall. If you are interested, you should listen to it. In addition to that, there's an article, Dr. Manibuama.
I've read your Manibuama article.
Yes. Who to me read this article? No, in fact, as I'm about American seriously. They are specific on truths. But let me come back to asema woka say
Yes.
Obi hemfa na Akufo-Addo koka say or the digitalization share ba omiansa. Edi kind no say you agree. I also agree. Say eba benwa the president has ultimate responsibility.
Sure.
On na ban ye ne dia.
Sure.
The obama obi aye bia no a delegated functional responsibility.
Sure.
Because of that sunti oni be ya adwen say ono no kasa it represents the policy of the government. Okasa it supersedes anybody's voice. It's the Akufo-Addo beka no emu odu se dey send the ba omi abeka send the miracles beka or anybody else in the NPP. Into a then Akufo-Addo aka about who is managing the economy. If 2008, 2012, 2016, it is a matter of fact. Say na Akufo-Addo aka kire say senti okofa aba omi aba ene say opese ono no behwe sikasem ma no. There are at least 4 videos eya dance die trodo e was
for almost about Obi, I think about 3 years continuous. Professor Mills recorded
2 years.
Yeah, about 2 years, right?
Yes.
Obi, ever since Professor Mills, may God keep his soul. Unfortunately, former President John Dramani Mahama, I do my wish and for each of the years, the economy go worse. Each of the years. Sure?
But he makes the point that 2 years stability, Now JM the head of the economic management.
JM, which year has JM ever been head of economic management team?
President Mills, vice president.
President Mills economic management when the members of the economic management team. When President Mills was in power, did you ever hear say President Mills economic management team where they head and where they members? In fact, you interviewed a friend and saying Dr. Dufo. Didn't he tell you that John Mahama wasn't the head of any economic management team? He told you here in this seat. The video is still online. So what are you talking about? And that will be a fellow back in question. You interviewed the finance minister under Professor Mills.
Yes.
The man who steered affairs under Professor Mills, who told you say John Mahama was never head of any management team. He was never a member of any economic management team in the first place. And you are here saying Felix say. But he's lying. Before you interviewed him here, the video, I even shared it. Wasn't before the finance minister under John Mahama. Didn't you interview before during his flag bearership way? Didn't he tell you said John Mahama was never
Asempa FM
and never any head of any economic management? In fact, Professor Mills and Bresso, what's the economic management team? What's here? Did you hear it? Don't let me digress. And then you on some count. You see, this time, we are not like our ancestors. So, NPP for the new generation, Gen Z, we are not like our ancestors who would clear the path for you. Obi, it is a fact. A matter of fact to say, John Mahama was vice president who was never anywhere close to the management of the economy. Then, eventually in 2012, unfortunately, we lost the president. And then the vice president came to tell us, oh, maybe vice president, Mr. Shemo, Madaroma, moment was Monsieur, maybe, I just say, and the fellas won't and some say, and some they say, in a Tobama Jomama. Obi, the kind of economy, Jomama, ever saw mu as president in 2010. Now, between 2012, now inflation now about 8.8. 2013, your mama they call 13.5. 2014, or the inflation call 17. 2015, or the call 17.7. 2016, or the call 15.4. Whatever the case is, the inflation that your mama inherited in 2012 was between 8% to 9%. Ever since he became president, for each of the years that your Mahama was president,